Ready?
What has someone told you that has stuck with you throughout your entire life? It can be anything.
Someone once told me that no matter what you go through in high school, like if it's a university type of test or some kind of assignment, like if you do bad on it, just move on from it. And that kind of stuck with me because it came from a teacher actually. And usually teachers are always like, you gotta do well, you always gotta do well. And I know his intentions were for me to do well, but what I kind of took from it was that when you leave high school, you ain't gonna remember the shit that you did for your test. Like, you're not gonna remember, oh shit, I got like a 59 on my calculus test, or I got a 23% on my bio quiz. Like, you leave with memories. You will leave with things that you take away that are far beyond what the curriculum teaches you. To me, that was what really hit me, whoever that guy is, Mr. Kim. Shout outs to you, because you are the greatest, arguably the greatest motivator of my life.
I think probably the most significant thing that's happened and that someone's told me is go according to your own clock. Don't let other people's, decisions and, stuff rush you. I guess everyone follows, their own path, and, they go according to however speed they want. It doesn't matter, like, how old you are when you, like, achieve a certain thing, like being envious of someone else's success at like a certain age isn't gonna help you out. And I suppose like what matters is how you impact the world, how you impact others, and how you impact yourself.
Okay, so something that one of my favorite people I ever met, my former soccer coach, Dave Benny, he told me once to work really hard and to set realistic and ambitious goals. And I took this straight to heart because, I always strive to be the best and to go far in life and try and find ways to get there. And I always use these words as something to think about whenever I was down, just so that I could pick myself up and go further in life. So, gotta say thank you to him. Gotta work hard.
Whenever you want to start.
Okay. Something that stuck with me through high school was I was in grade 10 and some grade 12s were talking to me. They were just about to graduate, and they were just talking about how they regret just not being themselves through certain parts of high school. And that really stuck with me looking back on the grade 9 year, because so many times I realized that I wasn't doing things for myself, and that really sucks, because how are you ever supposed to be happy when you're not really yourself?
Like a good year and a half, and even now, like, I can't like walk or run or just do stuff with my leg as well as I used to. And then I remember because I wanted to do a whole bunch of stuff. Like, I wanted to go rock climbing, I wanted to go visit the Alps, I wanted to do all this stuff, and but I couldn't do that anymore. And then I remember one time, my dad again, he sat me down and he's like, okay, Michael, I know you want to do all these things and you want to have fun and all that, but because of your situation, you can't really go out and do these things anymore, because I don't want to see you get hurt.
They would just say to me oh, you don't look good, or I don't like you, and stuff like that would just hurt my self-esteem, right? So I feel just comments like that really affected me, because now I think I have really, really bad anxiety, and I can't do normal stuff like biking, right? I have to bike with a lot of friends for me to feel okay, because I can't bike alone.
He'd always do toasts so he could see my wedding, my bar mitzvah, all the events and milestones that I would achieve in the future. And then when I was 9 years old, he passed away in his sleep, and he never got to see my bar mitzvah and all of the events that he would make toasts for. So I remember now the toast that he did for me, and every time someone makes a toast and every time a life event happens, like the graduation that I just had, I always think about him and how he would have reacted and how proud he would be for all the things that I achieved in my life. So I'm thankful for my grandfather, something that he would always tell me when I was younger was to be strong, that he would one day, if he even wasn't there, he would still protect me from wherever he is. So yeah.
I guess something that someone told me that really stuck with me is putting myself over everyone, because that's what I really lack. Like, I like to think of others before myself, but I realize how much that has really like damaged me, I guess, because I haven't really thought about what I want. So I remember someone telling me how like you need time for yourself. So I guess that's something that's very important with me.
So during like last year, my father died. He had a stroke and it was pretty rough. And that put many things into perspective, that, you know, you just gotta be able to spend time with those who you love. And I know it's like corny and all that stuff, but you just gotta remember that your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, no matter how many times you fight with them, those are like the things that are like really important to in our lives, and they take care of us. And it's just like tough, because like, you know, you're missing that role model in your life, and they cared a lot about them. You didn't really spend a lot of time because of circumstances, and it's just rough.
During high school, I was at a point in my life where the relationships between both my parents and I were very unstable, and that caused huge mental instability at school. I wouldn't be able to function properly or even be with friends because of that. But eventually, it took me a long time to learn how to love first myself and then to love them. And yeah.
One time this guy, he told me that my legs were shaped like drumsticks, and like it just made me like really, really insecure about like my hips and my thighs and stuff. So like I stopped kind of wearing tight clothes. I just started wearing sweats around that time. So
my family physician told me when you go into university, she went to university, and one of her professors told her, everybody in the front row and in the back row, you guys are all going to bomb this course, and you guys are all going to fail in life. You guys are going to be successful. The people in the middle row, you guys are going to be the ones that are going to become doctors.
One thing that stuck with me from someone that was very, very important to me and was an idol of mine was Mr. Joe, my physics teacher in grade 11 and 12, when he said to keep it simple and to always look at the formula, because what I took from it is two things. First of all, I got a high mark in physics, and second of all, I figured out that there's a formula for success for everything, and once you keep it simple and you don't make things complicated, and you don't have to get sad, and you don't have to take the hard way. You just keep it simple. You'll succeed in life, and you'll be happy, and that's it.